Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Dose of Colors DesiXKaty collection. So this collection included 2 lipsticks, 2 liquid lipsticks, 2 highlighters, an eyeshadow palette, and a lip gloss. At the end of this video I will include all lip swatches of the lipsticks and the lip gloss, as well as finger swatches of the eyeshadow and the highlight for you guys to see. Okay, let's get started. So this is the packaging that the collection comes in. Everything is very nude, very rose gold, as you will see. So opening up the package, here we have DesiXKaty across the top. We have their picture of them in Hot Fire, which is currently what I have on my lips as well as their nude lipstick, which we will go over as well. After you open the box, as you can see, everything comes in this beautiful rose gold metallic packaging with all of the ingredients and the names on the back. The first piece of the collection that we're going to talk about is the Eyeshadow Quad, which is this right here. And as you can see, the packaging is beautiful. It's very shiny, very sparkly. It's got the rose gold Dose of Colors emblem at the top. On the back, it has the 4 eyeshadows in their corresponding spots in the palette, which I will discuss in a second. Once you open up the quad here, you have a nice sized mirror at the forefront. It's actually a really clear mirror, a really good size. I've actually been using it a lot, which is strange for me because I don't normally use the mirrors that come in compacts. Here we have the 4 colors of the eyeshadow quad. Right here we have Suze. Right here is Noli, this is Turbosan, and this is Harpoon. So these eyeshadows, as you will see in the swatches, are very glittery, very pretty. They are very much statement eyeshadows. What makes this formula really interesting is that 2 of these eyeshadows are meant to be used wet and 2 are not. All of the shadows are meant to be used with your fingers. I did try using a brush with some of them, and the payoff is definitely not as good. So this is definitely an interesting product in that you have to use your fingers, which I like. I apply a lot of my makeup with my fingers, especially gold and glitter and sparkly eyeshadows and all that good stuff. So these 2 right here that I will talk about are supposed to be used wet. We've got Suze and we've got Harpoon, and the way that I remember is that they're diagonal from each other and they're the lightest in their respective lane, as you can see. So between these 2, Suze is lighter. Between these 2, Harpoon is lighter, which is how I myself remember which is to be used wet and which is to be used dry. Unfortunately, the back, it only has the names. It does not have which is to be used wet and which is to be used dry. If you really wanted to, you could probably mark that up yourself. But the eyeshadow quad does come with this little card right here, which explains to you exactly what each color is and exactly which is to be used wet, which is to be used dry. But if you're like me, you'll probably lose the card. So I'm just going to do my best to try to remember which one is to be used dry, which one is to be used wet. But again, you could also mark this up yourself because this is a light background. So you can mark this up yourself in order to remind yourself which is to be used how. Next, we're going to be talking about the highlighters in the collection. The highlighters, there are 2. They are called Mírame and Fuego. Again, the packaging is beautiful with this like textured, sparkly, rose gold material. On the back, again, you have the name right here. You have the Dose of Colors emblem right here. When you open up the compact, again, you have a really nice size mirror, and then you have a pretty big pan of highlight. So this is Fuego. As you will see in my swatches, Fuego is definitely the lighter of the 2. It's a beautiful gold champagne color. However, I am currently wearing Mírame right now, and while I'm not the darkest skin tone by any means, I actually think that it sits really, really well on my skin on top of my foundation, and I actually don't think it's too dark if you don't apply it with a heavy hand, and I am pretty heavy-handed in my application for highlights, so if I can't mess it up, you can't mess it up either. So this is Mírame, again, same packaging, got the name on the back. We open it up and here is Mírame. And this is a deeper, more gold darker highlight for sure. You will see this in my swatches, but like I said, I have been able to wear both with success. I actually really like using Mírame in the corner as a corner highlight. I am not currently doing that today, but it does work really well for that as well as just a regular old highlight. So the texture of both of these highlights are very soft, very smooth, very buttery. I mean, you will see in the swatches, just swatching them is so easy. You pick up so much pigment and it just reflects beautifully off the skin. However, even though it is so buttery and soft and pigmented, it is really buildable, really easy to use, pretty beginner friendly. And you can just pile it on and on and on however much you want, or you can just do a little subtle glow and call it that. I have used it everywhere from my cheekbones to my nose to a little bit on my chin to underneath my eyebrows. I mean, honestly, you could just bathe in this and you would still look subtle, which is fantastic. It really is super easy to use, and I do highly recommend these if you are a highlight lover. Again, Fuego is better for lighter skin tones. Mírame is supposed to be for darker skin tones, but I think both work beautifully on any skin tone. And all of the swatches I have seen of other people, the back definitely backs up my theory that it does work well on everybody. Moving on to the lip products, they did put out one gloss which is called Over the Top. It is a beautiful gold lip gloss. This is like your lips but better situation. So if you put it on your bare lips, which is what my swatch is of, at the end of the video you will see that it just gives you like a nice shine. It doesn't make you look overdone, or you know, if you're running errands or you just don't want to mess with the application of a liquid lipstick, of a regular lipstick, this is just perfect to throw on top. It really pulls any look together. It's really subtle when used by itself. I know it looks super glittery in the tube, but it is actually very, very subtle. I am not a gloss lover, but I am obsessed with this gloss. You can also put it on top of anything. I have worn it on top of one of the lipsticks that came in here in this collection, but you can also wear it on top of liquid lips. Obviously, it won't make your liquid lip last as long, but it will give you a nice, comfortable wear. This is a little sticky in my opinion, but it's not nearly as sticky as all the other lip glosses out there, so this is like a perfect non-gloss lover gloss for those people like myself who don't really like gloss but want that shiny effect sometimes. Moving on to the bullet lipsticks. So this is what they look like. There are two. Again, the packaging is to die for. It's this like beautiful muted rose gold, and this is a soft touch, so it literally feels soft when you touch it. We're going to start with the lighter of the two nudes, which is called No Shade. This is the color. On me, it looks more like a peachy, light nude, which I really like. I really like peachy undertones. I don't think I have anything else in my collection with this exact undertone, which I think is super cool. I've seen a lot of different swatches on different people, and I think this nude is to die for. Like I said, it is the lighter of the two. It does pull pretty peachy on me, as you'll see in the swatch, but this is definitely a great everyday, wearable, comfortable nude. Applying it, super easy. I didn't use any lip liner. I just kind of swipe, swipe, swipe and done. You do have to reapply sometimes if you want a little bit more of an intense color, which I do. I apply and I reapply all the time, and this is very buildable. It doesn't get crusty. It doesn't change the color. It just keeps on building in that beautiful peachy nude color, which is awesome. So the next lipstick that we have here is called More Creamer Please. This is the darker of the two nudes. When I was watching some swatches online before this came out to the public, I thought this was going to be a little dark for me. I was a little hesitant to get it, but as you will see in the swatches, I am actually obsessed with it, just like I am with everything in this collection. It is a beautiful darker nude without being too dark. It does pull a little brown, but that's okay. That's what it's meant to do. I really like the fact that it does pull a little brown. It is a little, I feel, more work appropriate. It's not as light. It's got that like fall, don't want to say vampy, but just like that fall glam feel. Again, very comfortable, very easy to apply, builds upon itself without being too overwhelming. I didn't find that it smeared anywhere, but I have yet to give it like a full workday go. But I don't think that this will give me any problems, and I am really excited to keep wearing it throughout the fall. Now, last but not least, they did release 2 liquid lipsticks. Again, the packaging, same theme, beautiful nude, beautiful rose gold. This is different than the regular Dose of Colors packaging for their liquid lips, which is a little clear so that you can see the color. So the only way to tell the color is by looking at the back, which I'm kind of on the fence about. I mean, there are only 2 of these, so you can't really mess them up, but if you're looking for a quick grab off your vanity, you do have to be careful. Make sure to check the names because you cannot see the colors through the packaging. So the first liquid lip is Hot Fire, which is what I'm wearing right now. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful orangey red. This is like a very, very statement color. I really like the doe foot applicator. It does have a little space in the middle that it just picks up the perfect amount. I mean, I take it out once, swipe, 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 done. I am not wearing any lip liner. This lip is actually on me from running errands all day, and it has stayed put. It did come off a little on my straw and my waterline. That's the only thing that I have touched up on my lips, but other than that, super wearable, super comfortable. But I do like liquid lips, so I don't mind them drying my lips out. If you're new to liquid lips, this would actually be a pretty good option for you because it is pretty easy to use. I didn't struggle with staying in between my lines. I even screwed up a little right here, and you can't even tell. You can also build upon this, so if you do a couple of layers on top of each other, that's not a big deal. It does not start to crumble off. It does not start to flake or crust, which is perfect for a first-time liquid lip owner. Like I said, the color, statement, beautiful, absolutely great. I am obsessed with red. I love orange, so this orange red is perfect, and it literally is hot fire. This is definitely my favorite piece of the collection. This will definitely be getting restocked in my collection when their restock comes out. So last but not least, we have their last liquid lip here, which is called Saváge. In all of their promotional materials and all that good stuff, they keep calling this color Oxblood, and that is exactly what it is. I mean, it is a beautiful, 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 vampy, vampy color. It's not red, it's not purple, it really, really is Oxblood. The applicator is the same exact one as Hot Fire has, so again, it's perfect for that one dip out, swipe, 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 you're done. This is a little harder to work with because it is such a dark color, but it is not patchy. It does not crumble off. If you screw up a little, you know, you can go back in and fix it a little. As you will see in my swatch, I will recommend using a lip liner for Saváge only because it will bleed outside of your, if you have little fine lines like I do, you will see that it does kind of seep into those lines a little bit, but I find that every single liquid lip or gloss or any dark color of anything that I put on my lips does that, so not a huge deal if I need to use a lip liner with that. That is almost kind of expected. I have a feeling that this color will definitely be my staple in my white girl fall repertoire with my pumpkin spice lattes and my burgundy sweaters. I absolutely love dark vampy colors for fall, and this is so easy to use and just the perfect color, and I am super excited. And this layered with the over-the-top gloss is absolutely stunning. So, you know, you can use this by itself, but you can also throw gloss on it, make it a little less intense. And I think that the formula on this is amazing, which is great because it's a dark color, and I am really excited to keep playing with it. Okay, and this is the end of our collection. So all in all, we have 2 highlighters, 4 eyeshadows, 2 bullet lipsticks, 2 liquid lips, and a lip gloss. The whole collection, all of the prices and all of that, I will put in the description of this video for you to see if you would like to purchase anything. Unfortunately, I do believe everything is currently out of stock, but they will be doing a restock on the Dose of Colors website, I believe, in September. So please keep an eye out for that. This is definitely a collection that you will not want to miss, whether you know who DesiXKaty are or not. Definitely check out their channels. They're amazing. I love them. I watch all their videos. They are definitely my idols here. and they just knocked it out of the park with this collection. Everything is super, super user-friendly for anybody looking to play with makeup. It is a little pricey, but Dose of Colors is worth it. I have been playing with this non-stop since I've gotten it, and I absolutely adore it. So the next piece of this video, you guys are going to see all of the swatches of the eyeshadows as well as the lipsticks, and I hope you enjoyed my little mini review and my first impressions, and I really hope that you will. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next piece of the video, which you guys will get to see everything swatched on my lips, and then the eyeshadows and the highlights swatched on my hand. I hope you really enjoyed this video and my first impressions, as well as the swatches of this DesiXKaty Dose of Colors collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to hit the like button, and please make sure to subscribe. I will throw out there that I did film a whole other video for this collection, and I ended up actually just cutting and splicing it and not really feeling like I put everything I wanted to put in there, so I did refilm today. So if you notice me wearing different clothing in my swatch video and my hair is up and my makeup's a little different, that is because that video is from yesterday, and the review video, first impressions, all of that good stuff is from another day. So anyways, that was a little screw up on my part, no big deal, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please make sure to like and subscribe, and please make sure to come back. Thanks, bye! Thank you.